it's Laurie, back at it again by God's grace. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome to my channel. My name's Larissa. If you like what you see, don't hesitate to subscribe and press the bell so you're notified every time I upload it. So we're finally in November, so it's officially fall, almost winter. I finally decided that it was time to drop a fall makeup look. It's really easy, it's beginners friendly, and I feel like it's also like a simple everyday look, an everyday fall makeup look that I believe a lot of you guys will be able to achieve even if you're not a pro at eyeshadow. So if you want to achieve this look, stay tuned and keep on watching. Alright, so I've already done my eyebrows. My brows, I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the color number 5. And now I'm basically going to be priming my face with the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. I have really dry skin, so usually before I even prime my face, I tend to moisturize it first. And to moisturize my face today, I'm going to be using this Toupee Creme face moisturizer. This is one of my holy grail products, okay? It has SPF 50, is amazing, and it hydrates my face like OD. And Toupee Creme is basically a French brand. I've been using their moisturizers since birth. Like, I swear by them. If you guys didn't know about Toupee Creme, I'm putting you on. Go try it. So next, I'm gonna be priming my face with the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. I used to never wear primer because I thought I didn't need primer because I had dry skin, but I was wrong. When I wear this primer, like, my makeup, first of all, when it's time to take it off, comes off so easily. And this primer literally feels like skincare. And I don't have dry patches after using it. It's amazing. Like, honestly, truly, it has changed my life. Please ignore my pimple right here. I don't know why pimples decide to appear on my face days I decide to record. Like, my last video was a lip gloss video and I had a huge pimple. You couldn't see it in person. In person it was like practically invisible, but on camera it was like staring at me saying, "Hi, I'm right here. Can you see me? You see me, bitch?" Color correct, actually, I'll be using the Born This Way Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Toffee. And basically, I wouldn't get this to color correct, but I thought I was gonna highlight with this, but this is actually a little bit too dark for me to highlight with. It's too warm, so I tend to just color correct with it. And since I'm color correcting with a concealer, I'm going to be using a brush to buff everything in instead of a beauty blender. Instead of a beauty sponge, my bad. I don't use beauty blenders anymore because you really want the product to stay on, and to make sure the product stay on, you want to use a brush. I'm actually going to do my eyes, and y'all are gonna have to bear with me looking kind of crazy because I like doing my eyes first before I attacked my foundation, but I like color correcting before. I don't know why. To prime my eyes, I'm going to be using the OG of concealers. If you haven't heard about these concealers, I don't know where you've been, because they are OGs, okay? I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Warm Honey. The thing about makeup is if you don't look crazy in the beginning, you're doing it wrong. Now, if you look crazy at the end of it, then you fucked up. I'm just saying. So I'm going to be setting my eyes with my Laura Mercier powder. Now, I have the travel size, and because I was going to try it out, because for the past years, I've just been using my Sacha Buttercup powder, which I love, and I still have. But I just finally decided to switch it up a bit, and I don't regret it. Like, I still love my Sacha Buttercup powder. I do love it. But the Laura Mercier powder is not bad. Like, I might actually buy the full version next. For my eyes, today I'm going to be using Huda Beauty's palette, shade Nude Rich. I'm actually going to go in with lighter shade right here. I'm going to be applying that shade with my Morphe M441 brush. I'm applying this all over my lid. Sort of be like a transition shade. I'm gonna use the same brush and go in with the middle shade right here. Now, I don't even know how to describe my eyes. Like, they're almond shade, they're large in width, but I don't have a lot of eyelid space, and at the same time they're low-key hooded. Like, I have no idea how to describe my eyes. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with that last color right here. That color literally screams out fall. I can literally hear it if I bring the palette near my ears. Fall, fall. Ooh, I love how pigmented these brushes are. Like, guys, look at this. So pigmented, and I love it. I'm going to be cutting the crease, so I really want to emphasize on this color. Look in the mirror, look at your face. I really like it, but it's sort of harsh right here, so I'm just going to use the other brush just to make sure there's no harsh lines. I'll be tapping that color in a little bit more and then brushing it, tapping it at the same time. I'll be doing the same thing on the other side. Ooh. I really love how pigmented these colors are. Really want to darken this up a little bit, so I'm actually going to go in with that color right here, the last dark color. I'm going to be using the Morphe M433 brush. Just sort of blend it, but make sure I concentrate the color on the outer V corner, and just, but at the same time I'm bringing it in like that, because I still want this color to pop when I cut the crease. So yeah. And to cut my crease, I'm going to be using the MAC 242 brush. I'm going to be cutting the crease using the OG concealer, Almond. Now, I'm not a pro at cutting the crease. All I know is I need to cut it above the little fold, so when I look up or move my eyes, it won't transfer. Believe it or not, this is actually my first time cutting my crease completely. I usually just do like a half cut crease and that's it. But today I decided to do a full cut crease. Another way to cutting the crease is putting the concealer right here and then looking up. What I don't like about this method is the fact that sometimes it just goes way high up. Like, I didn't want it all the way over there, you see, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm going to be using the spoolie brush right here, and I'm just going to brush that out just to fix it. You see how it basically just erases? To set the eye, I'm going to be going in with a flat brush to set it with the color I used first. I'm always putting shimmers on my eyes, which is why this time around I've decided to keep my eyelids matte. This is an extremely easy look. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M56 brush, bring out the color right here, just to intensify it a little bit. And I feel like the darker sort of like got lost, so I'm just gonna try and like call it back a little bit by concentrating the dark right here, just to like recall it. This is the eye which I fucked up earlier, so I might just have to like cut the crease again. We'll see. Now for my eyes, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. Like, I'm really loyal to products, and I have never changed my eyeliner since I started learning how to do liquid eyeliner. Like, I've always used the same one until I got the Huda Beauty eyeliner. The thing I don't like about this eyeliner is that I think it actually runs out pretty quickly, because I've only used this like 4 or 5 times, and I feel like it's already out. Eyeliner that I literally never changed and been using ever since I learned how to do eyeliner is this eyeliner by this French brand called Bourjois, and it applies like a dream. Like, I don't know if it's because it's the first eyeliner I've ever used, it's easy for me to apply, but honestly, truly, this eyeliner is the bomb diggity bomb. And I've had this for like over a year, and I still don't feel like it's running out of me. Meanwhile, the Huda Beauty, which applies amazing as well, but I feel like I have to buy another one because it's out already. Nonetheless, I love how the Huda Beauty has like, there's a side where you can use it to apply on your waterline, so I like that. For my eyelashes, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty. I promise you this video is not sponsored by Huda Beauty. I just been loving her products lately. I'm going to be using the Dispensa eyelashes. No funny shit. These eyelashes, I can actually achieve how these eyelashes look like with just my mascara, because I'm actually high-key scared to go out with eyelashes. Like, I never go out with eyelashes. I've only done it like once for church, but I stayed out for like 2 hours only, and I think that's because I haven't found a glue that I trust yet. I've been blessed with long eyelashes, so I don't feel like I need them when I go out in real life. For like videos, I tend to just put them on because I know they're not gonna pop off. What I've loved doing lately also is putting white liner on my waterline, because I feel like that actually makes your eye look bigger. It emphasizes your eye shape. To do that, I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. I'm going to be using these 2 colors right here to smoke out my eye. You want to make sure you keep the color really close to your waterline, or else you'll end up looking like a raccoon. And you're not going for that raccoon look today, sis. So make sure. And then I'm going to be applying my roller lash on my lower eyelash, like this. For my face, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty foundation in the color 430. To apply it, I'm going to be using this sponge by Sunday Ivy. To be honest, this sponge is way cheaper than Beauty Blender. You save so much product using these sponges compared to the Beauty Blender because it's made out of velvet. So it basically absorbs 70% less product. I've actually noticed that these sponges are actually the business. It's 25 pounds for 4 of them. Like they sell them separately, one for 8 pounds only, and then 4 for 25 pounds. And I feel like that's a pretty good deal. That is a good deal. And it's way better than Beauty Blender. So if you haven't tried out the Sunday IV sponges, I highly suggest you do. Now on camera, my face looks like orange compared to my hands. Like, I know this, but like I said, it's because of the lighting. And once I once I highlight, it will look better. I promise. To make sure my makeup is really like blended in, I tend to use both a brush and a beauty sponge, just to make sure the application is flawless. Take down your blindfold. Highlight, I'm going to be using the NARS concealer in the color Almond. By the way, I see like a lot of people call this concealer Amondi or Almond or whatever, but no, the proper way of saying this concealer name is Almond. Like, not Amondi, Amen. Like, when I hear them shit, I'm just like, no. Please don't butcher the name. Like, I do admit, because I'm French, it's easier for me to say the name, but it's honestly not that hard. It's not, I promise you. You just gotta put a little bit of effort. So I basically let the concealer dry a bit to maximize my coverage. When I'm flying, the descent is still my favorite part. And because I actually like my eyes to be brighter, I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place concealer and the color number 10. And I can't help nobody. I can't trust nobody. I'm going to be contouring using the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the color Espresso. Like, what am I ordering coffee? Espresso. Lol. To blend it out, I'm going to be using this NUDE professional makeup brush. I have a small forehead, so I don't really contour my forehead, just to like make it appear bigger. Well, just slightly bigger, because most people want a smaller forehead. Meanwhile, I want a bigger one. But I was not born with a small forehead. Like, when I was younger, I used to have like a 5 head. But I was cute or whatever, but I still had a 5 head. So I guess I grew into my forehead. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna set my concealer with my Laura Mercier powder. I am not going to bake because I have a dry skin, so there's no reason for me to bake. I mean, if you're over 25, you should not be baking, because what baking does, it just sucks the oil out of your skin. I don't even have enough oil on my face for the powder to suck, so I don't even bake. But those who do bake because they have oily skin or combination skin, you should try not to bake as much and find other ways to make sure your makeup stays. Because if you continue baking, your under eyes I'm gonna make you look 30 when you're just 22. And I already seen that happening. Like, a lot of girls these days be 22, but have the lower eyes looking like they're 30. Not that 30 is old, but you should be looking your age, you know? What I do is I pour the powder in the cap, then I press my brush in, I tap it on my wrist, and then I just press it in. Small talk, kept the lights on, cut to the chase, get on my face. I go in with my MAC press powder in the color Deep Dark, or basically in the shade similar to my shade, to my skin tone. And then I just brush off the powder. And the reason I do that is to avoid my face looking mad ashy. So this sort of helps bring back the color into my skin. I haven't blended out my contour yet, so I'm gonna be doing that right now. So I'm going to be using this E62 Morphe brush. It came in the James Charles makeup brush set that I got. I'm going to set my nose as well. I'm going to be going in with the Sleek palette. This is also an OG, okay? Excuse how dirty the palette is. I basically had eyeshadow that fell on it and it's not coming off. So there's like two versions of this contour palette. There's one where there's just the highlight and the contour. This has the blush, the highlight, and the contour. But I tend to use the contour. I like how it's cool toned, so it's really good for contouring. Next, to basically, because it is a fall look, I want to add a little bit of blush. Sephora colorful blush in the shade number 10. It's called Oh My Gosh. Oh my. I really like this blush. It's like a perfect red. No, it's like a perfect color for fall. And I used to be really hesitant with blush as well. I'm actually going to be setting my face a little bit because it's kind of looking really powdery. Set my face using the Pixie Glow Mist with argan oil. For my lips, I'm going to be using MAC's liner in the color Night Moth. I really like this color because I feel like it really screams out fall. In the middle, I'm going to be going in with the color Sin. This is amazing. Like, it's one of my favorite MAC lipsticks, and it's almost done, as you can see. I'm actually going to add a clear lip gloss. I love my lip glosses. And the lip gloss I'm going to add is a Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Plumper. This actually stopped plumping my lips ages ago. Like, I used to, when I first discovered it, when I put it on, I used to feel this prickly kind of sensation on my lips. But I don't know, ever since I've gotten used to it, I don't feel it anymore. So I'm not sure if my lips got used to it or whatever, but I still like it. So I don't really wear it to plump my lips. I wear it because it's a clear lip gloss. Well, it's the closest lip gloss next to me, so. And to highlight, I'm going to be using an OG of OGs, MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish highlighter. I've had this highlighter for as long as I can remember. And I'm also going to be using a smaller brush and basically adding the highlight on my brow bone. Okay, now I'm just going to set this off. Stretch out my hand to you. Take down your blindfold. Hope
you guys enjoyed this fall beginner-friendly makeup look, and I really had fun filming it. It's my first ever tutorial, so I'm still getting used to be comfortable in front of the camera, you know what I'm saying? But I think I did okay for my first tutorial. Probably a few months from now, I'm gonna look at this video and just laugh. But that day is not today. So please leave what you thought in a comment below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe and press the bell so you're notified every time I upload, because YouTube, like I said, YouTube be hating, okay? Please comment below whether you like this look, if you're gonna attempt it. You can catch me on Instagram at Larry the Warrior and on Twitter at Larry the Warrior, and you know, let's connect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Bye guys.